Let them know how misunderstood I am.
Okay, he is
Like
not.
level 10,000.
He is not jealous of me, everybody. Okay, he is very confident in himself, and like he knows his self-worth. And so he's not jealous of me because he knows that he's awesome. And
yeah, but I get confused because I want to understand other people's logic. Like, people have always thought that I want attention so bad or that I'm full of myself. Now, because I talk about myself a lot, I could understand if people think that. I mean, it's not true. I think I became that way as a defense, ironically. But the jealousy thing has never wrapped my head around. I've never been a jealous person. I don't get jealous of other people.
I haven't really seen him be jealous of anybody.
Of anybody.
I mean, he said a couple of times that he was jealous of me in the beginning of our relationship.
Well, I was playing around.
Yeah, but like looking back, he wasn't really jealous.
Well, I was kind of jealous of your family, and then things moved forward, and I wasn't so jealous. But I started out like, oh wow, like good for you. But at the same time, I was like, I wish I had that, and I was like, I'm glad I don't. But she looks like a brunette version of Haley Baldwin. Yay!
I've heard that before, yeah.
See, you're giving her a compliment, but you're after my heart because I love her. Any compliments towards Kate, I like you. Because I like Kate, as you can imagine. We hope so, right? You always pet Jimmy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Caitlin grooms me. She will check my hair for what you don't want to talk about that? Is that too personal?
No, let's go.
No.
I'm
even read me out on live stream. Even I'm telling you, I love you.
I'm really cool with it.
I've messed up so bad. I don't want
on live stream. I'm pretty sure.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't want to mess up anymore. I don't want to bulldoze anymore. I'm so ashamed of myself.
Jimmy.
Yes.
We've both messed up. We've both done things we're not proud of. On moving on. We're good people.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of stress.
We were
Yeah.
under. We don't really need to be anymore, and I think that's what we're wrapping our heads around. Yeah. That there's no more stress needed to be had.
Yeah.
Why is everyone so jealous of us? Stop being so jealous. We want friends.
We do.
Jesus Christ. Do you realize how... Okay, if you are lonely and you're jealous that we are not, it is the reason you're still lonely. We want your friendship. We are sick of fake people. It's so lonely at the top of nothing. Check my hair for what? I don't know. What are you checking my hair for?
I will scratch his head to like
dandruff.
Yeah, and so like I will check his
head. And she'll get her fingernails full of it, and then
to see if there's any like little clumps of dandruff. I'll check his hair for little clumps.
Thank you to the 200 people in the broadcast.
Thank you.
That's Kate. She doesn't go, that's Jimmy. That's okay. The cues are off, guys. I need to train her off screen. Watch out. We got to get that script together for the car insurance.
I said, nah.
Let's see. Hey, if I did nothing, then I'm sure as heck scared of somebody that's actually done something. If I've done nothing, watch out for someone who's actually done something. How's the weather out there? It's raining here right now. That's great. I'm not going to tell you because I got creeps watching the weather radar so they know where I am. Because y'all got problems, and you're trying to tell me I got problems. I ain't got problems. Y'all are stalkers. I'm not telling you how the weather is. I'm going to step outside and enjoy it. Well, that's great, Jack. But you're still in my broadcast, making me money, getting me views. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to say. That's how it is. You don't have to like me. I don't like you either if you don't like me. I don't like people. Do you like people that don't like you? I don't like people that don't like me. That's a normal thing.
Yeah.
That's normal. How normal people are. If you like people that don't like you, the way that I used to, you might have Stockholm Syndrome, like I did. Okay? I recommend not involving yourself in such ordeals. That haircut ain't normal. It's not even a haircut. We need haircuts.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. Hey, Kate.
What?
Who's the queen?
Mm.
Who's treated like a queen?
Me.
Who gets it all?
Me.
Who pays for it?
They do.
That's right. I love you. That was a little bit of a revenge kiss. Is that okay? Can I get away with that? Okay. I love you. Yo, look at how Patty just flipped on a dime. I don't care about, oh my God. Literally yesterday, she was nice to us.
Oh, that Patty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen
These people say that we have mental issues. We don't have mental issues. We're so normal, and we have been believing that we have problems for other people that have some major problems. Why are we doing that?
I don't know.
Not anymore. I've been doing it for years. No more. No more. Oh my gosh. Whew. Boy. We get it. You're locked inside. I've been locked up for years. Okay? And I ain't even go to jail. I've been locked up for years. By you people. Brainwashed me into thinking I literally couldn't leave the house. Michael Wester, welcome to the party.
Hello.
Kate's getting some love. Got a little lurve up in there. You see that heart? So cute for Katie. Oh, yeah. Kate could laugh at my haircut. That's okay. I need a haircut. People say my haircut. It's a hairdo. A haircut is when you go to get a haircut.
Yeah,
That's my hairdo. This is the hair before the cut.
This is like his hair right now. This is just how he likes to comb it. Like he didn't when he.
I don't like my hair at all.
Oh, you don't?
Haven't you seen how many times I go bald?
Yeah, that's true.
And we make a video about it like 14 times. I don't. My hair. It's just like there's. I gotta let it. When we're rich, very very soon, we will be rich very very soon. And when we are, we'll just get it done. So we'll just spend a disgusting amount of money on getting it fixed up the way we want to. Yeah? The way I want to. It's my hair. And then you can do whatever you want with half of my money. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Guys, I like Kate. I like Kate.
I like you too.
I let other people convince me that I didn't like her. I do like her. It's a lot of you I don't like. Some of you I do like. Some of you I do like. Some of you are cool. I fancy your girl. Thank you. I fancy her too. Thank you for the compliment. Hello, PS4 gamer. Alright, we're already 63 comments behind. I'm going to have to skip ahead a little bit. My apologies. Holy crap, there's a lot of people in chat. Thank you for being here. Rah, rah, rah.
I feel like when I'm in one like a, you know how there's like those ladies and they have the what are they, like belly dancers and they have the things around their face.
Oh, that you would look so cute with
and
that.
like I'm seeing like the comments and how it's like kind of.
So you're picturing it that way?
Like,
You're adorable. You're adorable. I'm gonna make that a thing. Don't tell Jimmy, it's already a thing. Hashtag be strong. I don't even get it. She's cute, says Bob. Thank you. Yes, she is very cute. Okay. Maggie says, doesn't care. He's trying to act like he cares, but it's obvious. Care about what? Let's be specific. People will come up in the chat. They'll be so vague. Nothing. No context. That's called brainwashing. I'm waking up to the brainwashing. I've been brainwashed by the internet. And you all know it. And you just sat and watched it happen. Well, now I'm waking up to life. I'm realizing that I can realize as many times as I want to. And it's none of your gosh darn business. And I like me. And I like some of you too. And life is good. Life is very good.
Mm-hmm. You're my man.
Yes, I am.
I love you a lot.
I love you too. I'm finally her man. You better believe it. I'm stepping up to the plate, getting done what needs to get done. I was doing all the dirty work anyway. Might as well do it for our relationship. Welcome to the party.
It's so weird seeing our heads next to one another. It's like,
Why?
tiny head, big head. Tiny head, big head.
I do have a big head, that's fair. Max says, Kate is adorable. She's so pretty. Love her smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very nice smile. Sukamuka says, hashtag rich. Absolutely. Can you imagine hanging out with these two all day? Oh my gosh. Yeah, most people are too boring to handle a day with us. You know, somebody's got to be the Debbie Downer. We're too fun for most people. That's why they steer clear. I'm in Bankhead. Sweet. Where's that? Is that in America? That sounds like somebody that knows your family. How often? God, so many of you don't matter. Is there anybody in the chat that matters? Seeking out human adults? Hello! Echo, echo, echo. It's an empty chamber. They're too busy shooting them at me. Trying to spread some love, says Mac. Absolutely appreciate it. Positivity. It's so lighthearted. It's so easy. And it makes life so easy. Oh my gosh, we put so much weight on ourselves. Often because of our parents. But you don't have to. You don't have to, right? Because, we've decided we would like to honor our mother and father.
Yeah.
Her Kate's mother and father, my mother and father. We'd like to honor them. And it starts with just keeping them out of our mouth. Number one, which I struggle with. Number two is making good on our life, making good on our relationship, and moving forward in appreciation for what we have been given, and humble silence, and moving on from things that we may not have been given, or things that we were that we never should have been given. So, yeah. How are you today? Welcome on M-Gauge. We're doing very well. How are you, Kate?
I'm pretty good.
Well,
I'm
I'm
having
doing
some
well.
burps today, though.
You got the burps?
Got the burps.
Why you got the burps?
I don't know. Maybe need to down the ice cream too fast.
Did you?
I didn't
So
think I
good,
did,
though.
but I'm feeling the burps.
Strawberry, what was it? Strawberry shortcake?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Good.
I thought we were done receiving things, but someone doxed me again. So people are sending more things. And some people are saying they're sending things. And they're not. I'm just like, yeah, cool, thanks. We'll be waiting. Let's go. How was I brainwashed? Look at the comments. I believed them, and I took those people seriously. Big mistake. You're jealous, Sokomoka. Jealous with a J. I got middle-aged women. They're jealous of you. There's no way they're jealous of me. I did not have middle-aged women acting the way that they do towards me. The way, like, before I met you, there was one or two. But now, like, you know what I mean? Like, desert dried up, thirst is real, and they are after you, my friend. They are after you. Because I was their smorgasbord, and then you showed up. And they're like, that's not fair. We don't like her. She has a female voice. Is it spelled Kate or Kate? K-A-I-T or K-A-T-E?
K-A-T-E.
K-A-T-E. Thank you. Oh, I had a couple of hot dogs today, so my sodium content's rather high. A little salty today. I'm actually in a really good mood. I'm enjoying myself. It's okay to be negative some days. Negativity is not a bad thing. There are some days where negativity will be a part of the day. And I'm finally learning to let myself flow. It's okay to flow. You have good days, you have bad days. Yeah. People will get on social media, they'll be like, that guy's showing good days and bad days, he's bipolar. Yeah. Actually, he's normal. And he ain't hiding the truth from you. Just show my life, right? Oh, you don't have bad days? No, you just make sure to scream at your children in private and not let anyone public know. Okay? We all have bad days. It's okay to let people know you have bad days. How are your friends supposed to be there for you if you don't let them know when you have a bad day? You gotta open up. Feelings are okay, people. Feelings are okay. They really are. Thanks for the super hearts. Will you two marry each other eventually? Yes. That's my half. How do you feel? If God wills it. Yeah. Yeah. I've never trusted anyone more in my entire life. Not that that's saying much. Because I've never really trusted anybody. I love you. I do trust you, like, so much. And it's kind of scary for me sometimes.
I trust you a lot, too. It's just I'm learning to trust you in the right ways. And, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think the whole idea is that we just trust each other.
Yeah.
I think it seems to me that most of our problems stem from a lack of trust. The problems that we have left stem from a lack of trust.
Yes.
Of one another. And a lot of that is deep-seated from other people trying to tear us apart. So keeping them separate, being able to keep our heads on straight, not get lusting after the job and lusting after the fame and the money and the attention and
Yeah.
Boom. 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 But that's me too. Caitlin hears me saying that to her off screen. She heard me say it up until today, saying to her, like, because we've been having our arguments. And I'm saying that I'm that way too. I've been after this for so long, and I didn't realize how much it corrupted me. I mean, I didn't commit a crime, but I was bad. I was mean. I was so mean. And I got just so entitled, and I forgot how blessed I am. And we had a conversation with one of our neighbors today, and she talked about how, you know, she wasn't born in America, and how things were just rough growing up for her. And sometimes we forget how privileged we are as Americans. And I got so wrapped up in my own story and my own misery that I really forgot how privileged I am from birth. And I'm sitting here complaining about it. No, doesn't mean I have to be positive all the time. Negativity can be fun too. And that's okay on some days of the week. That's my prerogative. That's how I live my life. If anybody doesn't like it, they can suck it. And they'll only, right, the haters will only promote the negative stuff. But now we got positive things too. We got positive days. And we will have positive people posting the positive stuff as things continue to move in a positive direction. But ultimately, Caitlin and I aren't really looking for sunshine and rainbows anymore. We have sunshine.
Yeah.
And we can, right, but you don't want to chase it. And then there's the rainbow. You don't want to chase it. It's just you let it be there.
Yeah.
And we be here on Earth. Being normal. Could you be any more pretty?
Thanks. I actually feel like I'm gonna throw up right now, but I'm pretty good otherwise.
Do we have to go?
I think it's just the burps. I'm burping a lot.
What did you eat?
I had a peanut butter and jelly, ice cream, milk. That's all I had.
What's the expiration date of the milk? I felt a little weird after milk.
Let me go check.
Okay. My little investigator over here. God forbid she ever turns against me. What's that?
I said, I think the milk will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's
Wow, we are 214 comments behind. Thank you to the 150 people in the chat. My name is Jimmy Saroka. This is Caitlin. She's my girlfriend. We get along very well, despite popular opinion. Well, thankfully, the people who have a popular opinion are actually not popular people. So that works out in our favor. Come chill with us. Sub on up. I don't know what you call it on Periscope. Follow. Give us a follow. And share it on Twitter. We love seeing some Twitter interaction. Are you going to survive? Are you okay? Your sign? It could just be stress. Go lay down. Go lay down. It really could just be stress. Okay. The tea. Getting the tea. Do I enjoy having negative reputation? No. No. When people lying about me is really annoying. It is beyond annoying. But, you know, the more I focused on it, the guiltier I looked. So I've learned to just move on from it. I still, like I said, having a bad day doesn't make you a bad person. But the stuff online about me is just outrageous. And if I keep putting energy into it, it's going to keep taking a life of its own. And I can't let that happen. When is the wedding, Kate? When's the wedding?
I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know either. Opinion. It's on the internet. Yes. Yes, those two go together. Because opinions are found on the internet. I remember being in school, I was not allowed to use Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And so if the truth can't be found on Wikipedia, why are you going to YouTube? Common sense, my people. God, being popular is such a burden. My American privilege is really showing right now. I don't know or care who Stormy is. I don't know or care. I don't know who the hell that is. If I remember from years ago, it's some chick with a cat. That's the furthest I'm going to go with it. Don't care. Don't remember. These people do not exist in my atmosphere. And people keep trying to make themselves exist in my atmosphere. It's not that I'm so special. It's that I don't freaking care. There's a difference between me thinking I'm so popular and me being like, why the hell are you poking me in line? Like, you're behind me. It's your place. I'm not turning around. I'm facing my own way. I'm doing my thing. And you're freaking annoying.
Cat Noir and Ladybug defeated Stormy Weather twice. It's all good.
What's that? A cat, Ladybug and Cat Noir defeated Stormy Weather twice, Kate says.
Yeah.
It's just like people will say I have a problem, but they do nothing but try to start problems. And Kate and I are completely unbothered. Well, we're not unbothered, but we're completely disinterested. We just make sure that if people are gonna bother us, they do it in our broadcast. We don't go elsewhere. If we're not making money on it or making friends because of it, then we don't really see value in it. We're not going to step into someone else's world, especially when they're toxic. We've done that before, and you've seen how it goes. I really want to address this one because I'm so freaking proud of myself. How does it make you feel being poor, lonely, and unloved? I have no idea, because poor is a mindset. That's how most people stay poor, because they are in a poor mindset. Lonely is definitely not a state I'm in. Unloved, also something completely unrelatable. But for those of you out there not currently experiencing love, I want you to know that our heart goes out to you through a screen, but we're also just stay on that side of it because people keep bringing some toxic stuff into our life, and we're not letting it happen anymore. We're finally getting along on whatever facet that we can, and it's getting better every day. And most of that has to do with keeping unhealthy people on the other side of the stream. So that's where you shall stay. And despite what anyone else will tell you, I will tell you the same thing from day one. Caitlin and I will share this. This is before I even met Kate, is I did not watch any haters' content. I did not engage with people who were sickly and in need of mental health attention, who were attacking me. And I'm getting back to that. I'm back to that. I don't watch anybody's stuff anymore. You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm trying to gross out.
Okay. So I just letting you know, is I don't watch anybody else's stuff anymore that are like negative people. So anybody out there trying to bait me, or if they're showing you messages saying that I'm talking to them, no. All right. We're so above it. We're so beyond it. And we welcome you to the atmosphere of legitimate, healthy attention. It's the only thing welcome here. And everything else eventually will disappear from the broadcast, either by our hand or someone else's. Good luck. Keep it suave. My recommendation. I'm back. What are we talking about? Nothing. Kayla and I are broadcasting because we're bored. Or this isn't even a scheduled time frame. We had nothing planned. We're just bored. So we wanted to come hang out. Talking crap is nice sometimes. It's pretty much what's going on right now. Because we're just shooting it. The farts. All right. Kate's got the farts. She's got the burps. It's all working out. That gas is coming out. Just take the rolling pin. Roll it across your stomach. You'll be okay. Kate is just, she's having first world problems. She ate a whole lot of food. Now she's gassy. Oh, I got bottoms. I like my shorts. Oh my God. This is another thing that has to officially be spoken about, is that as people say that I'm not famous or popular or anything, even before anything happened between Kate and I have stalkers and people who are straight up like, hey, go ahead, Google my name and go look up my name on Twitter, go look up my name on Instagram. Guys, before anything that happened between Kate and I, is like, there are dozens of profiles of people using my name and my own photos. It doesn't happen. I've continually made the mistake of restarting my social media. And really, as I start to see why I did it, it had a lot to do with just spite. I kid you not. Just straight up spite. Because I was so angry at how people were treating me. And I knew it would piss them off if I just deleted my profile. So I would literally delete it because I was so mad. And I'm not even that kind of person. But just that level of rejection hurts so much that I would sabotage myself. You know? Which is insane. But I would sabotage myself just because I was so mad at how people were abusing me and harassing me and calling the police falsely. And, you know, so, and so I'm not doing that anymore. So, you know, there's a lot of people who know about me and who know my name, but they don't actually know anything about me, mostly because they haven't been around. And the people who do know about me, they're not standing up for me because it's like it's been brainwashed into them not to stand up for me because my haters would always harass them. Now, thankfully, I have more supporters than haters. I'm starting to get supporters that are like, oh.
I I'm trying to get the gas out fast.
How do I say it? My supporters and my fans, now that I have actual fans, they are aggressive, like assertive towards the haters. And I'm starting to see it in the YouTube comments. And it is hilarious. It is fantastic. And more than likely, you will not see it because there's a possibility that they're doing it so that I'll see it on live stream and then they'll delete it. But you know what? I don't care. Because no matter what you losers do, my platform continues to grow. It continues to grow. And to anybody out there who doesn't like me right now, or you think that I'm just some jerk, I'm actually not. I'm just projecting my attitude because the majority of people are being mean to me right now. So I'm just, like, either way this grows. Either way this grows. And it's a fact. It is a fact that either way my platforms continue to grow. No matter what you do or don't do. No matter how much you hate me or like me. Whichever you choose. I'm the winner. I don't like winning in a way that looks really bad. Right? And I've changed as a person. I'm a very good person. And I was a very good person. There's a very short series of events that weren't so great. But either way, we win. Either way, we make the income. Either way, we build the platforms. Either way, we make friends and have a better life. There is no lose situation for Kate and I, as long as we continue to make healthy choices for ourselves. We invite you on to that. We really do invite you on to that. Because if anybody thinks that 1 million views is a lot, well, then you don't get out much. And I say that with as much respect as I can. But honestly, 1 million views? This is like, it's social media. Right? You could get 1 million views, and by tomorrow, people forget you exist. Right? I still don't exist in reference to the way people talk about me. Our platform continues to grow and has the opportunity to grow. And it's just stop letting yourself get gaslit on the idea that people talking bad about us means that our platform is failing. It's literally not. And I kept buying into these small-minded ideas and buying into this small-minded perception about myself. And, I had a conversation with a really rich man the other day, and I stood up to him, and I owned things. Someone who had absolutely manipulated me on a disgusting level and thought I'd never figure it out. You know what? I'm not going to sit here and talk crap as much as I would love to, because I value the breath of my lungs. I'm mature enough to recognize when I'm out of my depth, okay? So as much as you guys would like to know who that person is, I can't say so. I have to sit here and shut my mouth. Because I got pushy criminals continually coming at me. And it is disgusting because the only thing we're doing is trying to get our lives forward. And I got people with millions of dollars jealous of me. Wow. I got 3,000 subscribers. Holy crap, get a life, Like, get a life. You got millions of dollars. What is your problem with me? I thought you're telling me I don't exist. I'm just so confused by this constant double negative. This constant, why am I so mad? Because these are people that I called my mentors. These are people that I looked up to. These are people that I thought were decent people, and they're absolute pieces of shit. And it disgusts me. It makes me so angry because there's nothing I can do. Nothing. I can't do a goddamn thing about it. I just have to sit here and let them call me a pussy. Because they can't handle their own brain. They gotta use their fists. You know who uses their fists? Pussies. Oh. We'll agree about that. I don't have to use my fists. And other people forced me into that position and effed up my mind. Well, it's never happening again. I don't care how much goddamn money you have, you're the pussy. Because you came at me when I'm small and weak and I'm a regular guy to get your rocks off. You're sick. And every person who has taken things out on me the way that they have, you are sick. And you need the help. I don't need your help. And don't care how much social clout these people get. It is clear that these people are stepping on other people to get where they are. And it makes me so angry. So freaking angry. And the reason it makes me so mad is because I trusted these people for so long. These are all people that I banked on, right? But here's what I figured out. I would have to become a liar and a thief and a snake in order to get those things in my life. And I said no to it. And so they turn around and cut me at the knees. And no, not Ty Lopez, Gary Vee. They don't know I exist. They don't know I exist, obviously. And that's fine, right? But I'm saying just people in this category, they are so good at tricking people. And I fell for it. But I'm so grateful that I did. I am so grateful that I did. Because if I didn't, I never would have been let off into the woods, guys. Listen to me. Me coming off the reservation was one of the best things that ever happened to me. It taught me that I really do have to fend for myself. Don't complain. Because, guys, listen to me. Me saying it this way, I'm not complaining. I'm pissed. I'm pissed that I got fooled. But it doesn't mean I'm going to continue my life like I'm complaining about these people. I'm mad because I got fooled. That is a normal, healthy reaction. I'm mad that I got fooled. I got played. And I let myself get played because I wanted to believe something bigger. When I could have started at the bottom, doing regular things. But at the same time, there is so much that I have learned by being tempted off the reservation. So much that I have learned about life and about love and about relationships and people. I never would have grown out of my shell if I hadn't been let off into the woods, quote unquote, right? I never would have learned about life. And to so many of you out there who may be sitting at home scared of me, I'm nothing to be afraid of. I'm a normal dude. I'm actually really normal. But there are a lot of really bad people who stepped into my life and messed me up. And I allowed them into my life. I allowed them into my atmosphere. I allowed them to decide how I would run my platform. I trusted them as mavericks in the industry when really they knew how to play a trick. And that's not who I am, and that's not what I do, and that is not what I did. But because I implemented an honest facet of who I am and implemented it within the marketing practices of people that are, now considered legitimate in the industry, there are people who are trying to look at me and say that I was illegitimate. And I'm not, and I wasn't. And I don't even say that to prove something to you. I say it just to let you know where I'm at. But like I said, my feelings are still pretty hurt. And the second that I think I'm over it, I think I'm so done. I'm so mad. But Kate and I are moving forward, and we're finally not taking it out on each other. And it's ridiculous that at 25, I have to sit here and be afraid of a career criminal. Career criminals. I have to sit here and be afraid of actual killers. And as you guys are so concerned with attacking me, we're playing with our lives like it's a game. Our actual lives are in danger when you do. You're not going to get us to break down and fight about it. The only thing you're going to see is us move forward. And you end up very disappointed about the idea that corrupt people run the world or corrupt people get along with things. Corrupt people do get caught. I'm not one of them. The people trying to accuse me of being corrupt are the corrupt ones. So keep playing that game. That's fine. You get lost in that circle. I'm out. That cycle, I am finished with that cycle. I am so, I could keep getting mad about how I got sucked into that. Oh my God. I'm a young dude. I have my life ahead of me. And people on the internet had no problem, absolutely no problem with destroying my life. And I'm finally, I guess it's coming to terms with it, Coming to terms with it. I denied that it was happening for so long because I didn't want to admit that people could actually be evil. Evil! It's a word. It's a word that I have not allowed in my vocabulary. I have not used the word evil for a long, long time. Kate, how many times have you heard me say the word evil since we know each other? 3 or 4, or until recently. But evil is a word. And I hate that word. I hate the word evil because it's just it's such a blanket statement. You know, it encompasses so many things. But at the same time, I don't know how to describe these certain people without letting them back in my head with any other word than evil. Just absolute evil. I wish I had another word for you, but I don't. I don't. I don't want to die. You know? I would like the stupid, crazy people with all the money to look at me and say that I'm not worth the bullet. You know, I'd like them to look at me and say that I'm not worth coming after because they think I'm weak. Yes, please, please see me as weak. Please do, because I value the breath in my lungs. I would rather you see me as weak and let me be while I build my success. And by the time you figure out I'm not weak, that I got security detail. But I should not be in this position right now, and neither should Kate. And we are more than likely not actually in danger. More than likely, the people like this are just going to walk away. But it doesn't stop me from being afraid. And they counted on that fear controlling my decisions. And I know it. And they just sat back and watched it happen and played their part, you know? And it's sick. But at the same time, being that Kate and I made it out on the other side, it's a lesson that we've learned about life that we got to learn early when we still only had 1 million views. We've met some of the worst of the worst. Trust me. You think criminals, regular criminals are bad? You think someone that hits someone is so bad? You think someone that... Guys, you only know about regular criminals. Trust me. The people who found their way into my life, who should have never been there. Bad people. You think I'm a person getting away with crimes, and I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I'm not. And I'm not a criminal. But they say that you become the sum of the 5 people who spend the most time with. I never succumbed to the crimes, but a lot of my attitude has essentially become similar to those people because they were the people that I allowed into my mind. I allowed them into my atmosphere because I had no mentors. I had no one to listen to. I had no one to listen to me, and they were willing to listen to me. Or at least so I thought. I'm a lot smarter than I thought I was. And I thank God that we made it out, but it doesn't stop me from being so mad about how things went. I am so mad about how things went. But there's nothing I can do about it, and that's okay. That's called being self-therapeutic. There's nothing I can do about it. I go to the police, nothing's going to happen. The only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get in trouble, quote unquote, and it's not going to be legal trouble. It's not worth it. It's just absolutely not worth it. I think we're finally free, and I think we're finally okay. And this outburst of mine here, I had to let this out, you know. It's like just to let those feelings out because it's bottling up, and it's something that happened here, which is why it needs to be expelled here. People need to know that piece of it, and it is the truth. Mm-hmm. And now that they're out of my head and out of my life, we're finally free. And it's hard to believe for Kate and I. For both of us, it's so hard to believe that we're actually okay now. But we can look in the mirror and we finally see ourselves and not anybody else. So be careful when you look into this mirror, what you do with it, who you trust, who you talk to. If you're gullible and loving like Caitlin and I, you can get taken advantage of much more quickly than you think. And it can lead your life down the drain, and you won't even see it coming. Trust me, I didn't. I didn't see it coming. Just careful. Trust the people that love you, even if they don't treat you as good as they should. Trust them. Give them, but trust yourself most of all. It's another big piece of it. One way I could have done things much better was trusting myself and keeping the people that I love at a healthy distance. Right? That would have been a much healthier plan, much better way to do things. I could have done more research on knowing whether or not talking about my life on the internet would have those kind of implications. Well, now I do. Yes, even with what I just said, I'm aware of the implications. It is my choice to share what I am sharing. It is not mental illness or an inability to keep my mouth shut. It is that I see the social value in expelling what I've told you. There's a lot of value in that. And it's time people know. I don't have to be anybody's martyr. I finally know that too. So I share just enough. And I look at you and I say, be careful with what you do on the internet. Because the internet has its consequences. It really does. What are your thoughts?
I want to come back on screen with you. I think I've already been working up.
Sweet. Come on back, baby. We'd love to have you. Who'd like the return of Kate?
I still feel a little sick.
No, that is not oversharing. Oh, that is not oversharing. For anyone who knows me, I barely shared anything at all.
What did you share? What is over?
Well, so everything I just said.
Oh.
I barely shared anything.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know me. I used to share a whole lot more. I've learned that lesson. I have learned that lesson.
I think it's the milk set, like my milk set out for a little bit when we went outside for a little bit earlier.
Alright.
And when I was making my PB&J and then went outside.
Alright, I'm gonna go check for the food that you know who sent.
Okay.
How's it frozen? This is on the bottom shelf.
It's on the bottom.
It was on the second shelf.
Hmm.
Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go check for food.
Okay.
After I pee. If you wanna make friends.
Sure. Hello. How are you, Kate? I'm doing pretty well. Pretty well. Like I said, I'm a little sick to my stomach, but not too much now. I don't think I've ever experienced this, and it's very weird. Like I said, I think it was just that I left the milk out when we went to step outside. So, not that, but I like your hair down, Kate. Thank you. I like my hair down too, but I kind of want it up right now. So. Oh my gosh, I haven't done that in too long. I think we do. It's so weird how things are so quickly.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye-bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh. You're good.
Okay.
Oh, it's nice out. I say we leave the door open, the window open, and come back.
Okay.
You want them open now?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll be right back.
It is super nice today.
Very, very nice. Yeah. Sometimes I get so into the screen that I forget that there's real life outside. Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
You get lost in it.
It's like, the screen. But, yeah. Look a million times healthier. Definitely getting back to a place of health. definitely getting back to play golf. So. Family is number one. Yes, for sure. Even if that family is outside of the family you were born in. I think that finding the people that we're supposed to be around and we really mesh with well is a really, really wonderful and important thing. Dun, 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 dun. It was nice though. I don't know if I said this on stream before or not, but it was nice the other day. Jimmy and I watched what was it? Some Captain America: Civil War. That I'd seen it, but he hadn't seen it, and I don't think I've seen it since I saw it. Did I see it in theaters? I don't remember. Anyway, yes, I did see it in theaters. I remember I got all decked out. I wore my Iron Man 3 shirt, and I did my nails, and it was a thing. Anyway, but it was when I went into the theater, I was Team Iron Man, and I put on my Iron Man 3 shirt, and I had the gold and red nails for Iron Man. But why Iron Man 3? Because I went to a birthday party, and Iron Man 3 we went to the movies, and then that cake and ice cream. So there was shirts made for like everybody who went and got shirts. So it was an Iron Man 3 shirt. Hi.
What's up?
Oh, I was just I don't think I've ever told you this, but I was saying how the other night we saw Captain America: Civil War.
Okay.
And I don't think I ever told you this, but when
Thank you for the food.
Thank
Whoever.
you.
Yeah.
But that when I went to see it in theaters, I had Iron Man 3 shirt, and I did my nails because I was on Team Iron Man. I went to a theater. I love you.
Thank you for reminding me who matters. I had a lot of man baby females trying to keep my attention.
Oh.
I think they were just closet homosexuals trying to call me one. I definitely love you.
I love you too. I love you too.
And now you have my focus. And not one more passive-aggressive male will ever get my focus ever again. Or female. Only one passive-aggressive female. I don't judge a man by his money or how he uses it. His fists or how he uses them. His words or how he uses them. But rather how that money, intellect, words, all of it, how do you put all of it together? You know, I fight with my words a lot and my mind because I don't have money. And I don't really have impressive fists. So, you know, most of what I have is just my voice. And so I use it as much as I can. And I've been using it in self-defense for far too long. And now hearing Kate talk about Iron Man, I remember that life is normal again. And then we can talk about normal things. And that everything's finally okay. And that I don't have to keep sitting here boasting about what a man I am and then being upset when people react to me as if I didn't invite it. So I want to apologize to anyone I just hurt with all of my former statements. I'm angry about what's been done to me. But I'm no longer inviting anything further. And hopefully you can get over what I just said sooner than later. Because really, I hope you finally see where my focus is. And I want to keep my focus here. It's just, it can be difficult. So I apologize if I hurt your feelings or insulted your pride. I'm just a poor guy. I'm just a homeless guy. Why listen to me? I'm not all that important, so don't listen to what I have to say then. I love Caitlin. We're treating things well. So, please leave us be. That's the God's honest truth. And it's not just about survival. It is about love as well. The two are coming together, but sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. All right. Fries for you?
Only a couple.
Oh, well, fries and a burger. Do you want the burger? All right.
My stomach's a little upset.
I thank you to whoever doxed us because we are now receiving food.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. And whoever's sending us food, we love you. We're grateful for you. And if it continues, endless gratitude. This is what happens when you dox us. Okay. Oh, yeah, no. Someone said you'd starve if not. What do we have drawers full of and a fridge full of?
Food.
Yeah. We got our own groceries.
Did you want me to cook stuff for dinner?
Fridge full of, 2 drawers full of.
Food.
Yes. Grocery food. Healthy grocery food. Not organic. We're can't do that right now. That's okay. I'm not saying it to brag. Am I kind of backlashing a little bit? But realistically, I'm trying to help. It's for any of the actual concerned parents out there or concerned people about Kate or I, is that we do have food. So we have a couple weeks worth of food, so we're good. Kate, can you confirm, please? Because I look like a liar. I do. I can see it on my face.
Yeah.
I try to sell it because I'm afraid people don't believe me and then I look like a liar.
Yeah. I went to go get groceries yesterday.
Yesterday, yes.
Yeah. I went to go get groceries.
Yes, we have food.
Mm-hmm.
So do not be concerned. We're eating. All right. Somebody said about the burger. Here's the hard part. People usually send me food. It's usually addressed to me. They don't always send Kate stuff. If you want to send Kate food, find where we're at, send Kate food.
Huh.
It's marked to me. I'm sharing my stuff with Kate. We still have a fridge full of stuff. You want to have my burger? You have it.
2 bites.
You're welcome to it. I'm just telling you the facts. Either way, I share half. Is that good? That's a very good chicken sandwich.
Let's see.
Thank you. I promise to all of you that so long as it is within my power, that I will take care of Kayla. Because I do love her.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take care of Caitlin or have to because I figure she is an adult. She'll take care of herself. But clear as day, she is still learning how. And that's actually not her fault, ironically enough. And it's not mine either.
Yeah.
But essentially, we're growing up together because we both have a lot to learn. Yeah. We both have a lot to learn.
Yeah.
So, really, Caitlin's taking care of me, too. You are. You saved me from my own stupid. Hey, puppy. Puppy. It's our neighbor.
You want to walk?
Take a walk? You know what? A walk sounds nice, yeah. We'll be out in 1 minute, yes. Around the forest. Are you going right now? Yeah. 1 minute. We'll be right out. All right, guys, we'll see you later. We'll be on soon.